my lovely people. It's Clarice Quinty again, the CEO and founder of Voices with Cla, a talk show on lifestyle. You can reach us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all Voices with Cla. And if you want to send us an email, you can email us voiceswithcla1@gmail.com. So earlier we talked about a narcissist. We talked about an empath. We talked about the characteristics of a narcissist and characteristics of an empath. And we also talked about why you do not even want to think about falling in love with a narcissist, except you are able to help them by taking them to church. Maybe you can give them some spiritual help, or maybe helping them get a therapist or something like that. But if you cannot help them do that, you better help yourself by stepping back, because a narcissist will never love you. So if you watch the previous video, you will understand exactly who a narcissist is. So this video, we're trying to talk about how you can break loose from a narcissist. Like I said earlier, that is one of the most difficult things you will ever do. It falls on the list of most difficult things you will do. So breaking loose from a narcissist is one of those things. And the first way you want to start is by sitting down and making that intentional decision. That decision has to be very, very intentional, because these people know you so well. Remember, they are manipulators. They know how to manipulate you. They know exactly the words to use and the things to say to keep you spellbound. But this time around, you've known the truth and you want to move on. You want to make a change in your life. You want to be better, because you know all it does is destroy you. So the first thing you have to do is sit down and make an intentional decision. Yes, I know. Besides dealing with the narcissist, you've told your friends how wonderful he is or she is. You've told your friends how this person is your world. You've made the world understand that life starts and ends with this person, because that is how they will make you feel. That's what they will portray. But when you sit back, you know the truth. You know how you feel deep down within you. So you have battles to fight. You have people out there, you're thinking, what will people think? What will people say? Oh my God, and now how am I going to leave him or her? There's a lot. And again, if you have kids, that's the worst, because you're still going to be seeing each other, at least for the sake of the kids, maybe to drop off or pick up the kids, or to drop off something for the kids or pick up something. So it's going to be so hard. That's why I keep insisting, regardless, you have to sit back and make that decision. Many people have done it and succeeded. Why not you? So you have to be intentional about your decision. 100%. It's 100%, not 95, not 99.9. Because this is a decision that is going to change your life completely. So it will be hard. It will be so difficult. So, and the next thing you have to do is you have to set a no contact rule. When I say no contact, I mean no contact. I know you guys were connected through cell phone. Your phone numbers were exchanged. You meet each other on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on Instagram, on TikTok, on LinkedIn, or whatever. You have to cut all those contacts. Cut the connection completely. Not just with him, but with every other person that has to do with him. Because each time you see the people, or you meet the people who are close to him, like family and close friends, it brings everything back. They will always try to talk to you about him. Even if you guys don't talk about him or her, their presence reminds you of that person. Remember, this is you, an empath. I am not a fan of when you're done with someone, you don't have to talk to the person. You cut all connection. Do not have anything to do with the person. No. Rather, I'm the fan of you have to work on yourself to accept that even if you meet that person, nothing is going to conspire between both of you or transpire between both of you. Nothing. I am a fan of that. I'm a fan of keep your relationships with everybody, regardless. But you should be able to draw the line. You know how to set your boundaries. Because there is no way you can say you want to be enemies to everybody because of that person. But when it comes to a relationship like that, a narcissistic relationship, you want to put a halt on all those relationships. You can be polite enough to tell them, I'm sorry, I need to put the brake on this relationship for now because I'm working on myself. Are you understanding? I'm working on myself. I need to stay away from this person. And being close to you will remind me of the person. Just give me a while. Give me some time. Let me work on myself. That is polite enough. If that person does not want to understand, it's okay. You have been polite enough to tell the person the truth. When you are blocking all these contacts from this person, be very, very intentional about it, because there's a tendency that you want to stalk that person. You still, at the back of your mind, you still want to know, how is he or she doing? I just want to see. Let me just leave. Let me block him on WhatsApp, on Instagram, on every other platform, and just let Facebook be. After all, we are not enemies. Let me just let Facebook be. Or you block the person on every all the platforms. Then you create a secret account where you monitor that person. You're just killing yourself. You're killing yourself. It's like you're trying to let go and you're still trying to hold on to it. So why are you doing it? In that case, do not. Just stay there and get hurt. Because you peeping to see, and let me just see. If he still has the same car, let me see if she still has the same car, or if he or she has dropped, so at least it can help me. You know, if the person has left from a 2022 car to maybe a 2010, you say, oh, thank God, it means that the person is not doing well because I have left. It's none of your business. You've left and you've left. Pray for that person. If that person finds good, it's okay. It just wasn't supposed to be you. That's why I keep repeating it. Be intentional about it. Be very, very intentional about it. There is just no need wasting your energy trying to block the person here and opening doors on the other side. It's not helping you. Another way you have to do, the next thing you have to do is talk to someone. I'm trying to give you step by step on how you follow it. Talk to someone, you know, amongst your community. You know of those people who are straightforward. Those people who are going to tell you, this is blue. It doesn't matter how you feel. I'm sorry, but this is blue. You know of those people. You know those people who will tell you, you are wrong. Forgive me, but I'm going to tell you the truth. You are wrong. You know of those people in your community. Meet some of those people and tell them, I've made up my mind. This guy is not helping me. I've made up my mind to move on. And as I'm moving on, if you see me go back to him, make sure you nail hard on me. Please do that for me. And let those people be accountable. And make sure you tell them the truth. Don't go back, hide and meet him or contact him and you don't tell them. This thing you have to be intentional about. It's preferable if you contact them, you tell these people, I contacted them. So these people can discipline you. They can talk you out of it. Instead of telling them, I did not contact them, or you're trying to hide. It's really, really important. If you do not have such people, contact Voices with Clara. We will help you out. We are ready to help you take your calls when you need to talk to him. We'll help you take your calls because we need you alive. We need your self-esteem in check. Another thing you have to do is stop looking for closure. There's this term, everybody's talking about it. Closure. What closure? Closure is only going to take you back into the same situation. Forget. I want to go and ask him, was I not good enough? I want to go and ask him, If I hurt him in any way, I want to go and ask him if I have a problem. You don't have any problem. You did not hurt him. He hurt himself. He cannot be loved. He cannot love. Leave him alone. Focus on yourself. Don't ask for closure. Don't go for any closure. What closure are you looking for? What closure are you looking for? It's only going to take you back into it. As soon as you decide to cut off from these people, be careful, because they too, on their own side, they are re-strategizing. The moment you fall back, they will come like the devil. The Bible says when you run away and you come back, the devil comes 7 times over. If you had one demon and you fall again into sin, it comes 7 times. So imagine the way they will come. They will re-strategize and come with full force, because they know that you had an idea of how you can leave them. Be careful. Another thing is you have to stop blaming yourself. You did not do anything wrong. It's just their loss. They are losing you, because an empath is a sweet person. It's someone with a good heart, always thinking of how to make people happy, always thinking of how to do stuff for people. Please stop killing yourself. You didn't do anything wrong. Instead, you did everything right. The only crime you committed was you're too good, you're too right, you're too sweet, you're too nice, and you're a fertile ground for evil people, for difficult people, for hard people, for people to destroy. So stop blaming yourself. Next thing is you have to start rebuilding yourself. Start speaking positivity into your life. Start reminding yourself of how beautiful you are, how wonderful you are. Think about the mistakes you made and pick the lessons. Choose the lessons out of the mistakes. Teach yourself to love you. Because one thing about empaths, they don't love themselves. It's always about loving others and wanting others to love you, looking for validation from other people. Because you're scared. I don't want to hurt this person. So let me just see if this person is okay with this thing I'm doing. If it's not okay, then I will change it. No. Stop. It's time to stop. You have to teach yourself to be right, to teach yourself to love you. You have to rebuild yourself. Speak positivity. Ask yourself, what is that thing that I love best? What is that thing that I love doing? There is always something that you would like to do. There's always something that makes your heart gladden. That thing that gladdens your heart is what is going to heal you most at this time. Spend that time growing. Spend that time growing. And during that period, pray. Look up to your Creator. Look up to that person you believe in. That one that you think is the person that brought you to this world. The person you look up to. Whoever that person is to you. Look up to that person. Pour your heart. And teach yourself and rebuild yourself. Watch good movies. Stop watching those movies that only talk about, oh, this guy loved this guy, and they're deceiving you that what you were in, you're missing out on something. Watch educative movies. Watch shows like Voices with Claire that will tell you how valuable you are. That will tell you you mean a lot to people. You mean so much to the world. That they will tell you your absence from this world is going to destroy us, will make us lose so many things. That is what you should be doing. As you spend time doing that, you make sure your community is strong. Those people who love you, those people who care about you, especially those people he stopped you from meeting, those people he stopped you from being with, those people he kept you away from. You have to make sure you hold on to those people. Make peace with the people he destroyed. I have a burning, burning, burning heart because I have seen it happen. This narcissistic attitude, narcissistic behavior, these narcissists have killed so many people. You don't want to be amongst them because they are slowly eating into you, destroying your person. So much. And my last advice to you, last on my list, do not jump into any relationship right now. It's not time. It is not time. Your heart is still so weak. Your heart is still so tender. It's so soft. It needs to heal. At this time, anything that comes in front of you, anything that comes your way in pants, you will fall for it. Do not even open your doors right now because you are so weak. At this point, you are vulnerable. If you let any man in, the mistakes you took from out there, you will carry them into that relationship. You need to be intentional about this. You don't want to come out from a hurtful relationship and get into another. You don't want to get out of pain and jump into pain. You want to take out time to work on yourself. You want to take this time to speak to yourself, teach yourself, check your mistakes, because remember, you made mistakes in that relationship too. You want to check your mistakes and correct them. Talk to yourself, teach yourself, build your self-esteem again so you don't fall for just anything. Then you will be ready for another relationship. And trust me, there is a man out there waiting for you. It's unfortunate your path has not crossed yet, but I bet you your path will cross if you focus on building yourself and growing. Yes. With these few points, I do not know if I've helped you, but I pray and wish that I have helped you. And if you need any further help, reach out to us. Send us an email, voiceswithclara1@gmail.com, or you can DM us or comment, like, share. We will reach out to you anytime we hear from you. We love you so very much. If this is not for you, it might just be for the next person. It might be for someone next, close to you. Please share so many people can be healed. Remember, like I said, your space in this world will have no value if you're no longer there. We want you there so together we can make a better world. We love you so much. We appreciate you. We want to remind you that there is so much more out there for you. Do not give up. Have a wonderful day and God bless you. Bye.